Hello everyone, I hope you're well. I thought I'd share this video with you with regard to a headline which came out at Kent Online, but just on the Dover side, not in the Folkestone side. But let's have a little read about this. Look at this headline here. Asylum seeker enters Dover home and asks to be driven to Manchester. A woman has recalled the moment a brazen asylum seeker came into her home to evade police and demanded to use her phone. First off, it's not an asylum seeker, it's an illegal migrant. But to actually go into a woman's home and demand to use her phone, this is the guys that are coming over and landing on our shores on a daily basis. But let's carry on with this. Sue Doyle from Aycliffe. Now, Aycliffe is, you've got Folkestone, and if you think going eastwards, you've got Folkestone, Capel of Fern, then you've got Aycliffe, then you've got Dover. Aycliffe is just on the outskirts of Dover. Sue Doyle from Aycliffe says the man asked to be driven to Manchester after reportedly arriving on a boat at nearby Shakespeare Beach in Dover. The 59-year-old says that the young illegal migrant, was in her house for 30 minutes before she managed to run to a nearby neighbour to ask for help. I can't even imagine what was going through her head when somebody has just rocked up inside your house and demanded to use a phone. Police confirmed yesterday a request to use a phone was made, but added no criminal offences had been committed. Now, can I just read that back to you? Police confirmed yesterday a request to use a phone was made, but added no criminal offences had been committed. The guy went into her house. How is that not a criminal offence in itself? But we carry on. Let's carry on. However, Mrs. Doyle, I've got Father Ted vibes here, but here we go anyway, paints a more frightening picture of her ordeal. She says the asylum seeker, I'm just going to say illegal migrant. She says the asylum seeker entered her home at Old Folkestone Road at about 9:30 a.m. on Sunday. He walked through my back door, she said. I was sitting in my front room and the next minute this lad was standing in front of me. My son has dark hair, so did this lad, so I thought it was him. But then I thought, that's not my son, he's not tall enough. I didn't know if he had any weapons, so I was trying to keep calm, but he was frantically pacing up and down the front room. He put his hand out and said, "Phone, give me phone, password, unlock." When he was asking for the phone, he was a bit aggressive, but when I handed it to him, he was calmer. He didn't want anything. All he wanted was the phone, and he wanted to make contact with some people to get away from the police. Really? This is unbelievable. Let's read on. She says when the man was given the phone, he went upstairs to the front bedroom of the house so he could see the road, but then he started asking her if she could drive him to Manchester, almost 300 miles away. When she refused, he told her to take him to London instead. I was getting scared, but I was trying to keep him calm because I didn't know how he was going to react, she added. I snuck out my front door, ran to my neighbours, called the police, and they took him away quickly. Details of the incident were originally shared on the Aycliffe Residents Forum Facebook group. Former UKIP and Brexit Party leader Nigel Farage shared the post on Twitter with his 1.6 million followers. Alongside the picture, the former Thanet MP hopeful said, "2 beach landings in Kent today, migrants on the run. This Tory party don't care and will do nothing." And I completely agree with that. They don't care. They don't care. Right, so you can just get off the boat and just walk into somebody's house and just go, phone, give me phone, I need phone. Take me to London. Take me to Manchester. The asylum seeker told Mrs. Doyle that he had arrived at a nearby seafront, which she says was Shakespeare Beach in Dover, and that he was from Romania. Oh, that war-torn country, eh? She said, he was in my house for more than half an hour, and I didn't invite him in. I'm almost 60, and I was frightened the life out of me. None of my kids were around at the time, and I was alone. The Home Office says it does not comment on individual cases and individual arrests are police-led. Right? So, bum. I'll put a link for this in the description. But look at this. Look at this. This one will really, really, really grind your gears. Kent Police confirmed today that officers were called at 10:45 a.m. to reports that a man had entered an unsecured door at a property in Dover and requested to use a phone. A spokesman added he was initially arrested and then de-arrested at the scene. Once the circumstances had been established by speaking to both parties, the man was then detained on behalf of immigration officers. Arrested and then de-arrested. Guys, you have to realize this is an invasion and this is really, really scary. Anyway, thank you very much for all of your support, your likes, and please drop us a comment below because I'd love to actually hear what you guys think of this story. It's being hushed up. Nobody can see it on Kent Online unless you are actually in the Dover area, but I thought I'd share it with you. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. All right, love you. Bye-bye.